Ayo, what's outside is within. The mind regulates the hand that masters the pen. The pen is mightier than the sword, but the tongue is mightier still. The stargate to the mind's revealed. The vortex.
Alright, next one. What was the other ones? I say, what was the next one we had? Yeah, let's talk about mine when you get snapped, yeah? The thing, you get me?
Current affairs, boy. This is, when I saw this, I was laughing my head off, man. I'll be honest with you. I was laughing my head off.
Yeah, I was a bit... I remember when I first... I didn't even know what I was looking at first. Yeah.
So let's explain what happened.
Okay, yeah, go on.
So basically, was it Coldplay?
Coldplay, that's right. It was a Coldplay
had
concert.
a concert. I don't even know where it was. And then
was it in the UK? Or was it in America?
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I don't even know, man.
I'm not sure. Maybe one of the people in the comments can help us out with that. But yeah, so there was a concert, and Coldplay concert, and then they were panning around. I think they was in a break or something. He's talking to the crowd, and he was panning, which was strange to me as well, because I didn't even think about that when we was talking about it before. But so yeah, they're panning around and looking at people in the crowd, and then they pan onto this seemed to be couple cuddling, hugging, snuggling up, whatever you want to call it. And then as soon as the camera hits onto them, yeah, they sort of split up the huddle, and one goes right. One goes down, and then even Chris Martin says, they were either really shy,
yeah,
or they're up to something, and I think that sealed the deal.
Yeah,
that just basically showed everybody that something's not right there.
Yeah,
and I think
fishy.
it transpires that that he was a CEO of a company and she was the head of HR or something. That's like
right,
that.
Yeah.
And yeah, they've been having an affair or something. Well, clearly, because they're both married.
I swear her job is to eradicate people or take people out of the company that are doing stuff like that as well.
Well, it's ethical stuff that's going on. They're supposed to... I mean, look, I've got an issue in terms of like HR in that sense, because my humble opinion was that they're supposed to be there for everybody within a company. So, you know, like even the employees, you know, making sure that they're okay, making sure that they're also being treated in a good way. That's supposed to work from top to bottom. But I've always found that when you see situations occurring, they're more there for the company. They're more there to safeguard the company.
Right.
So they're, you know, let's just make sure that the company's okay, because they'll always favour the company. You know, and it's always looking at ways of being able to make sure that the company can't be touched, or legally they're in a good place when certain things are happening. So I've never really believed in that. But yeah, so I mean, at the end of the day, look, it doesn't matter whether it's HRC or whatever. It's just wrong, isn't it? And the disrespect, like to the point where you think you can go to a concert, as you were saying before, where there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, there's
Coldplay ain't like a small band
man.
from nowhere. They're huge, hit singles, and you think that you can just stand in a crowd, like, and it wasn't even like they were down in the middle, like in amongst loads of different, just there. Like it was almost like the way he was standing up there was like he was the owner of the whole event.
Yeah.
You know, like standing there, like, yeah, look at me up here. Yeah.
Not even just standing. He's hugging up on the girl, like to say that's his bona fide missus. Like,
it's crazy.
The way when the camera spun on him, because that's what, you know what, in America they have those things where, like, you know, like there's a name for it, yeah. When you're in the crowd and then they spin the camera on you, and it's just like, you know, people interact in the sense of like, some people even do engagement stuff like that.
No, bro, I see it all the time in basketball.
Exactly.
And they do it, and they like, and sometimes they go, yeah, kiss.
Yeah.
And they say, no, I can't, that's my sister. Or
Right.
All that type of thing. So yeah, I've seen, bro, and that's what I'm saying to you. Like, the fact that he thought he could just... The audacity.
But you know what, like, remember I was saying, I've said the same thing. What was so funny to me is the way that my man let go of her, and he done like, you know, like when you're doing a roll, like...
No, that was her. So she rolled to the right, and he kneeled, like there was like a little, I don't know, little barrier or something, and he just crouched down at the barrier, and then one of the people they was with over there, some woman, she was just laughing. Yeah. She found it funny, and then there was another guy over there. But yeah, it was mad. But
and the internet went mad with the information.
Viral.
Bro, yeah.
And the thing is, we sit here, well, I don't even say that we're laughing, we're not even laughing about it, but it's a serious thing, because of course, firstly, I straight away and I just look at the families. You know, like, do you publicly?
Yeah, you didn't even just do you like. Obviously, it's one thing cheating, but it's publicly and it's gone viral. It's Coldplay, bro.
But
it's Coldplay, bro.
It's crazy, but it just goes to show you that you know, when people are at a certain position, like they just feel that they're untouchable with certain bits and pieces, you know, and again, it takes nothing to go viral these days. You know, and it's mad. I saw a video where some woman was in a shop, takeaway, Spanish, and the guys were speaking Spanish, having a conversation, and she was like, "Why are you speaking Spanish?" And he's like, "Firstly, no one's even talking to you. I don't even know why you're getting involved in our conversation." And she was like, "Listen, if you're going to be in England, you need to be speaking English." That's exactly what she's saying. And there's another woman there as well. The woman saying, "It's a Spanish restaurant."
That's mad.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, and it was just going. But the point I'm trying to make is, it's like now, this is on camera phone. Everything you do in public, there's a chance somebody's going to be video or recording this, and it's just that I can't understand how people have that confidence, you know, and ignorance to feel that they can just be out in public doing something they know they shouldn't be doing, and not thinking there's going to be any type of consequence to it.
Yeah, I think it's you know, I think it's one is the positions of what both of them are in. You know, like when you're in a certain position, it's like a hierarchy. You feel you're larger than life. You can do what you want. You must be doing what you want in your workplace because you're the one who's dishing out all the orders and stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
So you know they've gone out there. They most people just felt the same sort of vibe. Yeah, boom, and they got snapped.
It's mad. Bro, it is really, really mad because, you know, you look at society and all the things that are going on in society, and you look at respect. You know, when you look at the youth, and we speak about it a lot of time, and you know, we're trying to say to them morally how to live your life and do things. And then the adults just continue just to show everything in a bad light.
Yep.
You know, because you look at that and you're just thinking, what are you showing them? What are they showing their families? What are they showing everyone? You know, that you could do that. I mean, if they've got children, which I'm assuming they do.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Like, what have you done to them now? You know what I mean? They've got to go to school and they've got to see bits and pieces.
But that's for life as well.
That's for life, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, like, listen, let's not act like infidelity is not a massive thing, innit? Of course.
Yeah.
But, like, in this instance, and it's never right, but in this instance, you're just thinking that selfishness was way greater than any sort of emotion that you were going through at that time. You know what I mean? Look, people fall out of love and all of these sort of things, but there's a way to do it. You know, there's definitely a way to do it, and they chose the wrong way, in my opinion, to be going out publicly and disrespecting their families, you know, their friends and their loved ones, and then putting people in certain positions. Because, I mean, I don't know, we're saying that they had friends, and that the friends probably knew what was going on, and then you just open that up. Because I'm thinking, if that was me, for example. And I saw one of my patrons or someone I know up there, and I'm thinking, oh, so you know this is going on as well, and you're cool with it. Like, you see me every day, like, yay, and I'm, you know, so it's massive. It's just, it's greater than just those two emotions. It's greater than those two emotions. But anyway, yeah.
People just need to pay attention to like the finer details of like you know, when you do stuff and you think it's just for the moment or whatever. It has sometimes it just has ripple effects.
100%.
Yeah, it just,
you know, it's, the whole thing that we talk about, because it's all relative. When we talk about knife crime and all of this sort of stuff, it's the exact same thing we're saying. You know, when you make a decision, it's bigger than that decision. You're thinking that, yeah, like, okay, if I just go and do this to my man now, but I'm saying when you do that, the repercussions are huge. Like, what happens to you after you do that? What happens to that person? Do they live? Do they die? Do they continue to live a decent or normal life, or are their injuries so threatening that they can't even do that? Their families now have to deal with that. It's massive, and I think it's a shame that, you know, people are not having the ability to think those things when they're making decisions in life. You know, if you're a righteous person, yeah, and you believe in the man above, you know, it's a situation where you do sometimes consider these things.
Yeah.
You know, but some people, they don't, and by the time they do, it's too late. It's too late.
Hey yo, what's outside is within. The mind regulates the hand that masters the pen. The pen is mightier than the sword, but the tongue is mightier still. The stargate to the mind's revealed. The vortex.